y'all, it's Hannah, and welcome back to my channel, or hi, hello if you're new here. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome to the very first of my Christmas videos. I'm literally so excited that I just messed up my little setup over here. There we go. Okay, we're good to go. Yeah, so this is the very first tutorial for my holiday series here on my YouTube channel of holiday inspired looks. So today I'm going to be doing a green cut crease type of situation. I don't really have a specific type of color of a green that I want. I have my Colourpop Mint to Be palette right here in front of me. So I think we're going to use a shade from that. So let's go ahead and get started. Taking the shade Ice Cold, I'm going to be applying that to my crease area. Now, I talked about this before in the beginning, but I don't really know what type of green that I want. I really tried thinking about it, I don't know. So we're going to use this green, and if I don't like it, then I'll wipe it away and reprime my eyes, and we'll go in with something a bit different. But I think this green will do, so I'm just going to be using this little fluffy crease brush to apply it. I'm going to be going into my Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. This is in the shade 105 Fair Ivory, and I'm just going to be cutting my crease with this foundation. This is a really good thin formula. It's a really easy formula to control when cutting the crease. That's why I like to use it. And then I like to use this little round top brush right here, because this little round part makes it really easy to carve out that crease area. Alright, now I'm going to go into the Beauty Bakery. This is their Game of Cones Fury of the Oven eyeshadow palette. Now, it took me a little while to figure this out. And yes, I know I'm a ding-dong, but I never realized that this is like a parody of the name Game of Thrones. Get it? Game of Thrones? Game of Clones. Some of you probably out there are like, we picked that up, Hannah. That's a little bit disturbing that you didn't pick that up. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to go into the shade Cake Stir, which is just that really pretty shimmer gold right there. And I'm going to pack that onto the lid using this little flat shader brush right here. Be curling my eyelashes with my e.l.f. eyelash curler, and then I'm going to be applying some mascara. And the mascara that I'm using today is just the Essence Lash Princess mascara. This has become one of my favorite current mascaras. Recently, I really like it. It does a really good job at really voluminizing the lashes, so that is why I want to use it today. Now I'm going to be putting on some floss eyelashes, and I'm going to be using the Kiss Lashes in the style Rabbit City. And to apply them, I'm just going to be using this metal eyelash applicator and this Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive Glue. So I'm going to take a little pause onto the eyes really quickly, and we're going to focus a little bit on the complexion. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is going to my Milani Conceal Imperfect 2-in-1 foundation. Now, the reason that I chose to use this is because it's very affordable, but it's also a very full coverage foundation, which is another reason why I wanted to use this as well. I know some people with really oily skin like me, they don't really like it. I don't really have problems with it breaking up or sliding off on my face or anything like that, but I do have a new skincare routine that I've been really focusing on at really eliminating my oil on my face, so my oil isn't as bad. I've really controlled my oil since I've stepped up my makeup or my skincare routine. So if y'all like an updated skincare routine, let me know down in the comments below. I would definitely do one for y'all. I would probably do it maybe next Monday if that would be okay with y'all. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing, let me know down in the comments below, and I will get to working on it. Going into my mix, this is the HD Studio Perfecting Concealer. I'm in the shade 02 Fair. What I like to do with this concealer right here is I like to dot a little bit of it under my eyes, like so, just this inner part right here. I'll do a little bit onto my forehead and a little bit on my chin. I need to get a little bit more. I'm actually running low of this concealer, and I'm actually purchasing a couple of new concealers really soon, so I'm really excited to give those a try. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to go back into my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I'm going to blend out this concealer now. I personally like to do the chin and the forehead first. Let the concealer get a little bit drying under the under eye, because I found that it's a little bit more covering with any type of a concealer, really, when you do that. So that's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into this Manna Karder Beauty Perfecting Powder, and this is just what it looks like. It's a translucent powder, but it's a pressed powder, and I'm going to be applying this under my eyes with this little up and up brush right here. This is a really good mattifying powder. I haven't really been using it a whole lot. I used it a lot during the summer, and it was a really nice powder, so I really want to use it again because I haven't really used it since July, and it's really bad. So I've just been really caught up on my 3 little translucent powders that I've been going back and forth on, that I've really been neglecting some of my pressed powders. So I need to get back into using them. Now, I know some of you probably might be really curious about why I don't ever use powder on the rest of my face. And that's just because I found that if you use a lot of powder on your face, it can sometimes, saying before my phone rudely cut off, is I'll powder the center of my nose and I'll go around on the center of my forehead, because that is where I get the most oily at. But everywhere else, I'll just keep it like it is. I won't go into a lot of powder, just because I found that it'll make you look super, super cakey no matter how old you are. So that's just a little trick that I have right there, is to just kind of, don't overly powder. That's something that I picked up from Robert Welch as well here on YouTube. Y'all know I freaking love him. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this lower lash line now that we are done with the complexion, and let's finish up the eyes. So the very first thing that I'm going to go into is just my LA Colors. This is their white eyeliner pencil, and obviously it's in the shade white. Go into the shade You're Kidding from the James Charles palette. I'm going to forewarn y'all. Y'all are going to see this palette in a lot of my little holiday tutorials in the next couple of days / weeks, because I just cannot get enough of this palette. I am really, really happy that I got it. So I'm going to be applying this shade to the lower lash line with this e.l.f. concealer brush. Now for the lower lashes, I'm going back into that Essence Lash Princess mascara. Alright, now I'm going to be going into my Ceáte London Bamboo Bronzer, and this is just what she looks like. I'm trying to use her up, and I'm going to be applying this with my Essence Bronzer brush. Now you're going to see me test this out and review this along with a lipstick and a couple of other things that I'm using in this tutorial next Saturday. So if you want to know like my thoughts on these products, then you'll have to watch next Saturday's video. But obviously, if I'm using them, little spoiler, I must really like them. But I did go more into detail about each of these products, so that's why I really recommend for y'all to be on the lookout for next Saturday's video, because it's going to be really, really fun. Now I'm going to be going into my Key Plus Gold Saffron Collection Healthy Glow Rose Gold Blush. This blush has really pretty flecks of rose gold glitter into it. It is absolutely beautiful on the cheekbones. I haven't used this in a hot minute. This has been my go-to everyday blush for the past couple of months, but I backed off and I've been using a couple of other blushes because I've been really neglecting my other ones because of this one, so I'm just going to be using it today. going to be going into this Covergirl True Blend Super Stunner Highlighter. This is in the shade Pearl Crush, and this is just an absolute gorgeous highlight. I'm going to be applying this to the high points of my cheekbones with my cheek highlight brush. Now I'm going to be going into the Covergirl Expeditis Lips Liner in the shade Cherry Red. And what I'm going to be doing with this is just lining my lips before we do the red lipstick. And now I'm going to be going into the Essence. This is their Velvet Matte Lipstick. This is in the shade 06. And this is just a really pretty cherry red that is perfect for this time of year. Alrighty, y'all, so that is it for this makeup tutorial. I really hope that you all did enjoy this green cut crease look. I had a lot of fun creating this look, and I have tons of more little looks for the holiday season coming up for y'all really shortly that I am really excited about. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a big thumbs up down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button while you're down there as well, because I'm here for you with new videos every Thursday, Saturdays, and Mondays at 6 or 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You can also give me a follow over on social media as well, so that way you can keep up with me and you can keep tabs on me and you can keep a lookout when I post and upload new videos, because I'm going to be quite honest with you, a lot of times the notification bell does not always notify you every time I upload a video, so it is really best if you have social media to go follow me on my platforms, so that way you really can keep up, because I always post on my social medias whenever I do post and upload a new video. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in Saturday's video. Bye, my little unicorns.